Hey, it's the advocate, and today I'm going to go over patient satisfaction and complaints in the hospital setting, and I have a an example of a complaint here. So, what I have here, a patient that was in the hospital had a relative, a sister that called and documented a complaint on the patient's behalf. And as you can see here, it says that the sister of patient has been trying to contact physical therapy for her brother, and also that the sister would like a callback to find out when physical therapy is scheduled for her brother. Why is this significant? Even as those two complaints seems simple enough, but what these two complaints are, they're very loaded. So on the first complaint, the sister of patient has been trying to contact physical therapy for her brother. Her brother was on a specific unit, and the unit has what's called a medical consult, right? So wherever a patient is in a hospital, another discipline can come and visit them wherever they are. So just because they need physical therapy while they may be on a psych unit does not negate the fact that they can receive the services. So a person from PT or physical therapy will come and visit the patient at the bedside and address the patient's needs. In this particular case, the sister has been trying to contact physical therapy. Now, why is that so difficult? For one, it's a consult, right? So the leader of the case is the attending physician. So the attending physician is caring for their patient, which is the brother of the sister, and the brother needs physical therapy. So the attending physician would then put in for a PT consult, right? So the physical therapy team has a list, a schedule of people who they need to come and visit throughout the course of a day. And they go one by one to visit these patients and provide physical therapy to these people, to these patients. Oftentimes, what happens is the schedule may be so long to where patients who have a physical therapy consult have to wait for an extra amount of time, and they have no whereabouts to know when they're gonna be seen. So what ends up happening is a complaint is formed. So the doctor can file a complaint, or the patient or a family member can file and generate a complaint, and they would like to know when physical therapy is coming to see the patient. Oftentimes, what happens is these people work in an office, and after they get their schedule for the day, they leave the office and they're out on the field, so to speak, doing their job with each patient. So they don't have someone necessarily sitting down by a phone waiting for it to pick up. And thus, they miss phone calls, they miss correspondence from family members and people alike. And what ends up happening is frustration sets in. So after frustration sets in, the patient is now at a point where he feels like he can't get the services met. The family's frustrated, and people are not happy. They're not happy with services, and things become more difficult. So in this case, what would need to be done is correspondence, so that the physical therapy team is aware that someone is trying to contact them. It's just as simple as that. So, what I would do in this situation would be to find out who is the PT team that's assigned to the particular case, because Not all of them handle each case that we have on a psych unit, or maybe it's specific to people, or maybe a specific person, or maybe a specific team that are handling, let's say, for example, a psych consult where they come on the psych unit and deliver physical therapy to a patient that's on a psych unit as opposed to a medical unit. So we'll contact these individuals through an internal system where each employee has the ability to find and locate another employee. So I would locate that employee using the system and send them an email and wait to see how long it would take them to correspond, maybe an hour or two. If not, then I can also locate this person and find the area that they work in and see if I can go and physically go and find them. So after they respond to the correspondence via email, they would then go and visit the patient and provide their services to that patient. So um, after that process, I would then go and speak to the family member, go to the sister, and follow up with her and ask her, was she satisfied with how her complaint was handled? And in that correspondence, the sister may have additional requests. In this case, that's all that she wanted. She just wanted communication because she knows that her brother needed the physical therapy, and she wanted to find out why it wasn't being provided in a timely fashion. So uh, communication is gold, especially in healthcare settings. People are here to get services, and if a service is delayed or canceled, it's a good idea to keep the patient in the loop at the very least because they're the ones that are receiving services. So I just wanted to give you a real life look at what a complaint looks like and what can be done to handle a complaint. And we will continue to identify complaints and how to address them appropriately. What is the right way to handle a complaint? And hopefully you guys got a good understanding of what actually happens behind the scenes, because many people think they could walk into a hospital and do someone else's job, and that's just not the case. People are trained a certain way to handle problems when they arise, and they should be given an opportunity to showcase their skills. All right, so thank you for paying attention to this particular episode of CJ Kids Podcast, and we'll continue to periodically go over complaints and address them, and we can see and learn to how to better address our patients and how to communicate with them and how to be work as a part of a team. Take care.